Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Timberborn. We left off with working on our new district, which will be the Mountain District. We have... let's see... yeah, we've been working on all this. We finally tied in our power here. So as you can see, we're slowly collecting more power back up due to the fact that we have a surplus of power. I think we're just at the end of a drought. We're working on our last cap here, which I think we have enough metal blocks and planks to do it. We're just missing out on gears. And then we're working on, we've got our dam built. And then as soon as that's done and we get this wall done, the water will start flowing through here. Fill this up with clean water, which will then turn all this green, which will then flow out here, which I will cap off this. Although I have been thinking about building just kind of a wall here across and just really filling this up significantly more than what I originally had planned. So, and then of course it'll overflow over here. I haven't decided on that one yet, but it's a possibility. Something that I might look into in the future. As of this current second, I'm not concerned about it. Oh, and of course I'm not even sure what to describe this as. We made our house as a pad. Into a pad, I guess, if you would say that. The sooner I get this done, which the drought just ended, so that start kicking up water again. Actually, really, before I cut that off, I really need to get... I went past it. It's over here. Need to get these waters built. And delete that one. I don't want that. Yeah, so I'm so far off from this and the district that to get to their jobs, they have to come here, over, down, and over. So that's something I really got to think about. So I also need to get this built so that way I can start on the TNT down there, down here, because I really just, for this other area, I just need to do regular TNT. So let me do this first. So I gotta get regular TNT here. I also get regular TNT there. I don't have a reason to really have land here. I could just TNT that, which would increase my amount of water. So what I'll do is that I will low prioritize all of this. Mostly because just, I don't need them building that yet. I really need them building this bottom stuff first. Yeah, how much TNT do I have? 147. That's definitely something. I might have overlooked... Can I not hit this corner here? I can. How have I missed that? Sorry guys, let me just plant some wheat here. That bugged me. I need to figure out how to get across to this. And I somehow accidentally clicked on a beaver as I was trying to click on this. So if I were to delete that and then put a pathway like this, and then I did a suspension bridge. First try, first guess on the suspension bridge, the one I needed to set that to a high priority as well. Yeah, because then I can come down and I can get over to this and build this, and I'll just destroy this once I get this done. Which means that I should put these as a high priority. And I think as of the current second, I'm pretty much making everything a high priority because I want to get everything done. Well, that's not true. I haven't made these high priorities. I haven't made any of this high priority. This also isn't high priority, but that is high priority. Not that one. That one is a high priority. Yeah, I have that one as a high priority. Just because I really need to get that done. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I could build walls. Build a dam like right here across and just allow all of this to just really fill up. What would that look like? Because like I need it to be at least this tall. No, it's not Z. It's not X. Okay, it is X. Here we go. I need to be at least this tall. So, which would be the same height as this here. So what I would do is I would levy this, go across, like that. Yeah, go across like that, which would then fill up. So I wouldn't be able to do this here. I would have to cap this up, which then means I'd have to cap up this here, like this, which means one here, and then would have to this is a lot. I don't even know if I would be able to really get this done. Don't get me wrong, I love the idea. It's just, holy crap. For me to do this, that just became a lot more wood. A significant amount of more wood. I don't need some of this, though, so I can really am I in a drought right now? No, okay, I'm not in a drought, but I didn't do that. I could really delete this if I wanted to. Delete that. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete all of it. Because I don't think they're gonna even want to come pick this up because how much wood I have. And then let's say I destroy the pathway here. And this pathway here. And if I destroy that, and then this, I can then get the levees. I can put the levees in. Okay. Means I'm in the same levels, I think. Oh yeah, that's an idea. Let's use this tool. Yes, so that is on the same level as that. Okay, so water level would be butted up against all of this. Oh, I'd make a really big dam for that. Or I could cut it off here. I think I lost the spot. Okay, so I'd have to bring it up to this level. So let's say if I go levy, I would have to do something like, hang on, let me go right here. Say like right this. Like this. It should be level with that. Yeah, it's level with that. Which is level. Excellent. Got a 5 here. I am building that back too far, so I'll have to delete that and try again. Okay. Let's try that again. Here. Yeah, like that, okay. So let's say I go like this, and actually if I go and I delete this one, and this one, it's actually, and I delete these, what I can then do is I can go to That was correct, yes. And then I go to my sluices. I can then make a sluice network. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, it will look good. I don't need it to really do anything, per se. However, this is way more than I thought I was going to do. I don't even have this anywhere near being at that level. I would have to... first thing I have to do is wait for this to be done. Why isn't this done? It's 100, 200, and 100. Please finish this. I will cap this off. Keep this still. Yeah. Get up there. Finish the last little bit. If you walk away before doing it, I'm renaming you to something stupid. I appreciate you. So, no more bad water over here. Awesome. Just awesome. Yeah, everything's going through this. Okay. So this should then slowly fill up. And I think what I'll have to do is, to my landscaping, I'll have to go to levees, and I can't... I have to fill all that up, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so... I think it's the dirt. So I can't do this, but if I got dirt, and say I did dirt, I went dirt across all the way, like, that would work. Or I could do something else. Well, and honestly, that's not a bad idea. I like that. I'm gonna leave this here, just because. No real reason. Let me destroy this. Okay, so if I destroy all of this, right? What are you doing, man? Stay out of here. Don't come back. None of y'all... No, okay. Everyone's just coming in. You no longer have pathways. You're just literally coming out here to build for some odd reason. Okay. So, I am actually going to delete that. Because I no longer believe I need it. And I can delete that. I don't need that either. Okay. Stop. I can only hope that you all came out here to build that because you're already on your way whenever I did that. Okay, so I'm going to go like this. Right. And I go pathways. Like this. Because I no longer need any of these pathways. Delete all those pathways. Delete all of these pathways. Not you. I wish to just delete the pathway here. And then I wish to delete this pathway. And then I wish to delete this. I think there's a pathway another. There it is. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. And then this pathway. And then I will go to my levee, build like that. Pathway is going this way, and I've already got the path going that way. It's connected to all of that. Okay, so I need to go to stairs. I need to go to the ladder, build the ladder, connect it with that. Okay, set that at high priority. And then what I'm going to also have to do is, of course... Nope, not there. There you go. Dang. So I appear to have messed up ever so slightly. That's okay, though. I am nothing if not flexible. Which means that none of this is correct. I would love to send someone down here just to delete all of this first. But I don't think I'm going to get that opportunity. So I think it's all just going to get to live there. And I didn't realize this, but there are some live trees down there. Okay. So this means I have to bump everything up here by 1. So I need to do everything like... It's gonna... Do I have to do everything up? Yeah, I'll have to do everything up by 1. Oh! Yeah, that'll be fine. So I could do it, and I could push these over... But I really don't. I wish to have this as high as water as I possibly can. And then I go to my landscape, like this, and then to my sluices, and then build my sluices. Okay, now everything should be the same height. Stairs. That still looks right. And then stairs, pathways. Delete you. Fix my pathways up so they look nice. Jesus. This will probably be the biggest dam I ever make. Okay, good, they got that built. We are going to be going through a lot of wood. I really should have set those to pause after being built. That's my bad. Okay. What happened? Was that not... I think I'm crazy. This has always been brown. Yeah, that's always been brown. Cool. Should help that a lot. And then I can get rid of that. There it goes. It's fixed itself. Okay. Got rid of that, and then I can place one singular... No. One singular TNT right there. And click to set that as high priority pickup. I don't think they're going to. Okay, they did. Okay, sick. Still got a decent amount of TNT. Those are up, which means that I'm not ran out of power quite yet, which means everything's been continuously running, which is good. You're going to take a while to get all this built, I'm sure. And that's right, I completely forgot about that. Okay, so, I was talking about this. So this hole leads out through here. I have two options. I can cap this off, or I can... No, yeah, capping that off is going to require less wood. So if I go like this, and go here... If I set this to all high priority, can I get these guys to build this if I set that to a high priority? Like that. Set this to high priority as well. You guys don't have planks, do you? You don't. Sheesh. Okay. Complicates things, doesn't it? It complicates things. Mostly because they just don't have planks. Something something to think about, I guess. I could put them on my power network. Wouldn't be hard to... I say it wouldn't be hard to do. Would have to run some power all the way over to them. Further log cutting. But then again, wait, if they don't have planks, how'd they do that? There has to be planks somewhere, right? I had to have... Am I missing something? Did I give these guys planks and I have absolutely no idea where the heck they're at? Ah, here it is. And they might go through all the logs, but they have plenty of logs. They'll just have to do with a log cutter. But that cap should work pretty well. And then I can either delete all the wood here, or I can leave it. I'm not sure yet. It's going to be a big dam, though, guys. Definitely the biggest I've ever made. Yeah. Let me look. We're looking good on resources still. Unpause that. And let them build that as needed, because I should have... Yeah, I've got some gears. Definitely think I have enough treated planks to finish it. Yeah. The gears are really the only questionable part. How's my water looking? 8. And my food's looking at 8.6k. Which is looking fairly decent. Just the real question is, like, what do I want them to prioritize? I really should get them to prioritize this. If I get them to prioritize that, then I can get them to... Oh, yep, that's the thought. Hang on. Wait. I left you guys for 3 seconds. What the happened? You guys were... I swear to God they were missing more stuff than this. Okay. By the way, I think I have a mod that changes this from one thing to another to make it a little better. If you guys are looking at this and you see this, you think this is weird, that's why. What? I'm so confused. Oh, okay, well that's built. I went ahead and paused that. Now that anyway, like these guys use gears as well, as do the water things. So, yeah. So let me do some structures. I need tier 2 structures because I will be placing water storage here, like that. And then if I do more structures here, I could get another one here. So, nope, not water. I need storage. Like that. And then I'm going to put one here. Pathways here. And then, just because I can, I'm just going to do a small one here. Okay, water. 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 I am going to select you. I'm sorry, do you guys not have automation rules? How the heck did I manage that one? Or is it just because of how much water is in there? I'm not necessarily concerned about it. I don't know. We're going to copy rules. And I'm going to impart said rules on both of these. Yeah. I am... You guys have plenty of water. Why don't you guys have rules attached to you? I'm going to copy the rules and add them to both of these. I'm not going to add them to those because then they'd actually unpause, and I don't want them to unpause. Why are you... You should be unpaused. If ready to plant greater than 0, then resume building. If ready to plant is equal to 0, then pause building. There's a lot over here to plant. Like... You're working just fine. I think. Don't know why this one's not working. let me look at the rules here and go back to planting. Apply this template to buildings that should be running as long as there are planting spots in range of the building. Okay, well there are planted spots in range of the building, yet it's not... What if I click this? Okay, so because it had these stumps, it considered it being planted and not a plantable spot. But since I click this, it can... Okay. I have you doing that too, don't I? Yeah, that's probably the only reason this one's even working. Even though they have yet to come over here and replant any of these dead trees. Okay, so that part's solved. He'll get that built, and then he'll repause. God, I got beavers going everywhere right now. Water and food's looking good. Did I increase something on my food somewhere? Wasn't that just at 7.2k? Now it's at 9k. Jumping around at 9k. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that's getting there. Imagine hitting this and accidentally hitting the wrong thing on it. What if I pause this? What happens? Nope, okay, can't pause it. No, can't pause it like that either. Okay. So yeah, so once this gets done, there should be a decent amount of water here. I could really... Theoretically, I could build an even larger dam going across here, but I don't see the point in that. For now, at least. So water will flow here, and it'll flow down into this and then out. Could unpause some of these. Yeah, because I think so many of the... I might pause a couple of those, or close them, just the way that doesn't happen. Okay. Cool, both of you guys are paused. You guys are... Also, I'm going to set you guys to a high priority. Now that I think about that, I gotta... Yeah, I set those. All of that to high priority. And if I do another water storage... Yeah, let's set that to high priority as well. Once I get all this built, and then I get the zip lines put on here, I don't necessarily need... Yeah, let's see if I even put the zip lines on them. Okay, well you guys have... You guys are done. You're done. Anything else? Yeah, you're done. You done? You're not done. Nope. And... Yep, you are done, though. Okay, well, we have now 2, 3, 4 paused houses, so I could increase my beaver population at any point. Oh, they got all the way up to that build. Okay. Interesting. So to build anything else, though, they have to get these houses built. It's probably what they're doing. They're probably coming up here and then building this. God, I really like the idea of doing that, though, because then they can come up here and then go to wherever their workplace is. Oh, that's something to think about, I guess. Let me come down here, though. Let's, where's that? Landscaping? No, it's in here. It's zip line. Why are you... You're mad because of that. Okay. Fair. So, what, temporarily I just do this, set that to a high priority to get that built, and then I can go boop, boop, and I go around it, and I'll set one here. But that means I really need to do that. Oh, yeah, but doing that makes it where they don't get their bonus, but I mean, they're not getting it anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Yep, and then I go here. I go here, and I go like this. Oh, look at that. Only the question then becomes is, nope, you can apparently go even further down than what I had planned. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, what's the plan then when I do that? So, I then either have to... Can I just connect you to that? Too many connections. So I could just delete this entirely once I get this built. I really need to get that built first, though. So I can go from here to there, rather than here, which means I can delete this one, plant that there, and have this come down immediately to this. What are my builders doing? Yeah, not that surprised about that. Building last workers. It's going to be those two. Do I have that many extra people that I'm filling up? Yeah, you're filled up, and then you're partially filled up. That's good, I guess. Which means that... Do you not have jobs right now? Is that it? Excellent. So that's done. This is slowly getting closer to being filled. I think I'm just going to leave those there, just because. I don't really have reason to delete them so much as anything. Drought ends. Okay, nice. So my drought is now ended. Really got to figure something else out, because... Oh yeah, I always forget this is here. How are we looking over here? Okay, so they got the food, and they're planting their... Okay, yeah, because I guess my carrots are filled over here. They are, How many carrots do I have? That's a lot of carrots. Okay. So they are building these, which is good. Yeah, get the water redone. Set this to high priority on my construction as well. Got this going. And we're overflowing ever so slightly in our areas here. I wonder why. Hasn't changed anything up here. I'm not sure why it would. There's a thought. I didn't even realize they had gotten this part done. I'm just gonna have him pull all of these, just to get that out of the way, and then I will get that thing built over here. The storage, the log storage. Oh yeah, that's getting real close to being done, but I think I've already got this built. I prematurely built one over here, so when I ran out of metal, the metal here, or here, I'd go here, and then from here to here, and I think the last metal after that that's on the map is this, which the good news is that this is already done, so it should be okay. So much stuff to do, though. That's a lot. Well, let's see. What can I think of? The only real option I have for this is to just to build it smaller. So I could build, once I get dirt going, I could theoretically build a thing, or dirt thing surrounding it, and then make it where it just goes immediately. Definitely optional. It would also increase the speed, I think, of this flowing, but I'm not 100% if I decrease it. Which would then decrease some other thing. But it's not a bad thing for me to do that. Let me think. If I were to do that, how would I do that? Nope, no. Okay, we're that's a future project. I already have a mass amount of dam to build over here. I don't need another massive thing to go over here. Not right now, at least. That's not on my concern list right now. Okay, they got one water thing built. You don't have workers. That's okay. You guys can just sit there without workers for right now, because these guys are giving us all the water we really need. Where's the water doing that? That's odd. Let me see. Everything's looking really good. We want to get a high priority going for these, just to get those pulled down. What all do I have high prioritized? I have those prioritized. I have that high prioritized. Let's decrease that priority just a little bit, just to see if I can get this stuff built. I want that built. I want these built, and I want those pulled up. Yeah. What are my gears looking at, huh? Absolutely nothing. Yeah. Sick. Yeah. Underground storages are really what I need. My issue with this industrial district up here is that if I were to separate this into its own district instead of what it currently is, which I mean is not terrible. It's yellows and reds, but yeah, so I go like there. It's 44, which I do. Is it counting this? How far away are you? You're 7 blocks away. That's more than 7, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's considering it less because of the. I don't know what how it does. Maybe it counts it as half the actual distance it actually is away, so it's just really 88 away. Which, I mean, helps. What is it again? It's scrap metal. That's right. Do I need scrap metal for anything right now? I do. I need metal blocks for something. That specifically, I guess. Which, yeah, just gears. I need 5 more gears. And then, oh yeah, that's right. Metal blocks over here. Which means I need scrap, which means... Is that why I don't have a lot of metal blocks right now? Yes, I don't have a lot of scrap. Who's working over here? Huh? Oh! Would you look at that? These aren't, I think, within his area of range to be able to do. So for that I'd have to do like a staircase. And then, platforms. Set these die priority just that way. Oh yeah, I don't need that one. I just need one. I just need it to be able to get across. Okay. I forgot about that. I could have made this so much better and easier than what I had done. So the path up to this. Nice. So they're getting that done real quick. I really want them to get all this done so that way I can get over there to that. Excellent. So they got that pulled. I must have missed one because there's still one there. Nice. How did I miss you? I don't know how I missed that one. It's kind of sad that I did though. So, wait, if I delete this, can I get another suspension bridge across? I can. You might ask why. Why would I need another one? Because when I build this here, this then becomes unusable. So, how do I make it useful then? I apparently can put another bridge in. So, that's how. I'm going to storage piles, underground pile. And the good will be logs. Logs, planks, and gears to build it. It's not bad. It's really not bad at all. I think that means that this is done. Okay. Just gonna pause that. I don't need that going right now. I'm gonna drop this down to 2 workers, and I'm gonna drop this down to 2 workers as well. Yeah. So I don't necessarily need it going currently. But that is farming. They do have food currently. I don't have the gears or the planks to put in here, so I can't necessarily do that unless I were to, say, build something over here to do logs, and then, or to turn the logs into planks, and then the planks into gears. Yeah, what? Oh, I never TNT'd this. I meant to. That's okay. I'll work on that later. This is done. Okay, I can work with this. Let's delete that one, and then add a zip line to here. And then take this one and delete this. Add a connection, and here. So then I can go to it's the structures here, and I click this, add connection, and I go like that. So once both of those get built, anyone who works over in the water function, you just go up and then to their water area. That and then I can connect. Yeah, I can do that. I can add zip line, then go there. So anyone that works in the log, instead of going, can go over. This looks great. Is that in pickup range? It is within pickup range. Okay, I'm gonna set that. Okay, so there's that going right now. I'm at 8.4K for the science area. Thought I was in build mode again. You guys built? You are built. So unpause, unpause. Pause, unpause. Unpause, pause. I'm an idiot. I think that one's done too. Yeah. Unpause, pause. So that one's not done. That one's not done. You're not done. You're not done. You're not done. You're not done. Okay, so I only have 2, 4, 6 more houses left to build, in which case I have a lot of space for beavers. That's for sure. That is a lot of space for beavers. They haven't got any of this built yet, which is okay. Those guys built my cap here, which makes me happy. I really want them to get up here and start doing this. But, oh, you know what? I just remembered I want to put more. Okay, let's look at this real quick. Let me delete these. I don't want to use those. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do those. Yeah. I want to do regular TNT up here. Yeah, regular TNT up here is what I want to do here. I don't want to put TNT. How did I manage one there? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Can you guys get down here if I delete this? Yeah, so you should be connected here. Yeah, you're already connected there. And then once I TNT this, I can put a stairwell like over here and TNT this center part. So actually, I'll just do that. Yeah. And then I'll wait till nighttime. The little guy broke his teeth. That's sad. If I did this and this, put those high priority, see if we can get those built, and I can TNT that. It's definitely an option. See, the thing is, like, I even put food over here with water, and they are still not doing it. Like, I don't understand. Let me look at this. Okay, so if I were to do well-being, no, sorry, decorations. Decorations is what I want. I'm gonna do roofs, and I did roofs like this. It would definitely get all the houses, I think. And then I put, say, beaver scarecrow. If I put it in the center somehow, I could put it in the center. Like, hang on, let me think about that. Let's say I threw a singular platform here, and then I went back into the decorations, grabbed my scarecrow, and I could then throw my scarecrow like that, and it gets every building. Doesn't look bad either, in my opinion. I could do benches, but it doesn't say that it increases that. That doesn't say it. Shrubs do, but that's in one tile. But I could do that here, 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 and like that. Lanterns do give some. They don't give unless it's right there. Or I could put it inside. Yeah. That, Scarecrow, got Scarecrow. Beavers, I could place like this. Not like that. Senior Beaver, thank you. And then here, 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 and here. Shrubs don't say they give anything. You don't say you give anything. You don't. Wind gauge doesn't give anything. You do. You're within 3 as well. Guess it doesn't really matter what direction you face, which confuses me because I can't really tell what direction you face. I don't think it really matters too much. Let's just do that, huh? And then what? What do I add as my last thing, guys? Personally, I think I should add a hammock, and it's not because it increases anyone's likeness or anything like that. I just want to. Because I would love to have that view. Would it absolutely terrify me? I imagine that it would. I imagine that it would absolutely terrify me. Say, someone gonna come up here and finish this, or like, what's going on here? You're at 99%. Let's someone come finish this, please, so I can pause it and no one goes and lives there. I have lower houses I wish to fill up before I start filling up that. And it's morning time. Someone come finish this up. And I paused it. Excellent. Okay, so I have two houses left that need, and they're starting on that one, which is fine. Large amount of paused houses. That's okay. And my happiness has gone down by a couple. I think that should be okay, though. Hey, look at that. Let's just detonate. And detonate. Let me... Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So theoretically, I don't need... I have a little bit of space. So what I can do is, somewhere in here, I could throw, say like right here, I could do, I could cut through it, and then place some this, so that allows the water to flow through it as well. I could even do it over here. Make this a little island. I don't know yet. But... it's not looking bad. How long is it? What is this? Logs? Why are there logs on the ground still? I did that forever ago, guys. Come on. Pick that up. Okay, what are we looking at right over here? Okay, so now we got sunflower seeds going in here. Which is fine. I could really start doing the planting stuff. How far do you guys go? You guys go out to here. That's pretty easy to remember. Okay, so I guess carrots? Like this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cancel that, and I'll put sunflower seeds here. sounds good. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I like that. I can go ahead and unpause one of these, turn that to a high priority, just so that we get the beavers in here, and I just want them to plant. Yeah. Just get some beavers in there, get them planting, and then as soon as they're done, I'll pause this, just so that water goes. Oh, you know what? I didn't think about that fact. Theoretically, guys, small issue, just a small issue. When this turns to bad tide, this becomes contaminated. So, for me to do this, I need to potentially change a little bit of this up. See, for them living on it, I'm not worried about it. That's fine. It's just that. I had to figure out how to get this here, which honestly I should have moved all these over one to the left so I could cap that there. Because what I need to do is I need to do these contamination barriers, which as you can see, because I don't have them everywhere, they don't work too well. I mean, they work okay, but not as well as they could. I might lose a little bit of my greenery here every time this happens. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to wait and just see what happens. I hope that doesn't happen, but there's a high possibility that it does. But that's planted now. Yeah, that's not even on my list, I think, of priorities. Yeah, you're paused. You're done, and I can unpause and pause, and you are also done. But that also means that since I have all of those paused, I can now allow them to start building the rest of this. Yeah, the rest of that will start getting built. Eventually. Yeah, that's a idea. So if I put a one here, can I just straight connect you, or too far? Just a little bit. I am too far. Like anything here is technically within range of both of them. That's in range of both of them still too. Pretty much it would be like a V. They'd come down and then go back up, which works. Don't get me wrong. However, I would prefer not to do that. So let's say that I do this, right? And I go one. I completely messed that up. How high do I need to bring that up? I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what do I get there? You guys on a kind of the same level? Yeah, I think I want to bring that up just... Not that. Hang on, this. I want to bring this up 2 more to that. Yes, that'll work. I like that. I like that. Okay, so then I just... go up. I am building behind it now, that's for sure. I don't need that. I don't actually need that one either. The biggest issue is going to be getting across, which really is not an issue at all. I think I just need like a 3, a 4, a 5. Yeah, I can do a 4 if I go across here, which is just a little bit less resources. And then, yeah, that's something here. And like that. Which again will allow them to just get to their jobs a little faster. Worst case scenario in the future, if I do make this its own district, because like this will be filled with water in the future. It, yeah. It could definitely be its own district. And then this one can go this direction. Oh, look at that. They already got one built. They got that built before. Oh, that's right, because there's... Okay. So then the question then becomes is, what do I want to put down here? I could throw things down here, that's for sure. If I wanted to. What would I want to put over here, though, is definitely the question. Could put a lot of things over here. Could do statues, could do other things. What would I want to do, though? I don't know. Not really on my thoughts right now. What I am going to do, though, is I will not high prioritize, but I'm going to do this. Yeah. Nope, I missed that one somehow. I want them to build those first just so they can come up and build. I mean, they can do that way if they really want to, but I'd prefer them to do it like that. It also means all those houses are built. I think this one's unpaused, isn't it? Yeah. Or it's paused. It's not unpaused. I'm going to unpause it, which should increase my population of beavers, which is still going to... What do you guys... Okay, 4 of you were injured. Not all of them you got wet fur. You're all good on food. Obviously not good on that, which I'm working on. Agora, dance halls, shrubs, lanterns, bulletin pole. I'm working on that. You don't have any of the none of the fun other than the Ludo, but not all of you are using the Ludos. And then books. Books. I think I have one built for books, don't I? It's a paper mill. Yeah, I haven't made books yet. Okay, so Ronald's got that done, and then he can come down here and get this. And then I've got to shift them over to this area to get these before I unpause that. But in the future, that's definitely something to do. Okay, I did not high prioritize any of that. What am I working on right now? Construction lacks material. Oh, that's right, paper. You guys still don't have paper. You got explosives, though. I don't know why, but you have explosives. Logs and planks. Again, don't know why you have planks over here. I guess you're getting it from that, but odd. You have 6 beavers doing nothing, huh? Just chilling. So if I were to decrease you to 13? No, not 13. So you can have 20. No, you don't have any kids right now. I have 19, which is the exact amount I need. Okay, so yeah, I could increase this number, which would steal those guys workers. But I can also 2 bridges to Lakeside, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and have them just go over there. And then science, I have 3 beavers that aren't doing anything, but that's okay. Just due to the drought, and then the water thing's being turned off because of the drought. Yeah, right. Nope, you're still paused. Why are you paused? You shouldn't be paused. You know, man, what am I gaining from you being like this? Just use this tool to clean up any automation on the buildings or construction sites. This. I wish to cancel this. Please. Okay. Cool. Oh, okay, you just remain paused for some reason. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna unpause you. I know why you're paused. That's fine. I got water going here, plus that. I got that one done so far. That's nice. That's definitely interesting. I'll give you that much. Could go from here to here and then eventually reconnect to that and just get rid of this. Nope, that's already connected to two things. Never mind. Connected to that and then goes to that. This, I think, could connect to this and go this way in the future. I think this I'll have just connect to here. It also means as they come up or down, they'll hit all this stuff. And you... Why are you going down in happiness? Okay, it's fluctuating between 19 and 20. I don't know why. All those roofings are done. What is this? Maple pastries? I'm not getting any maple pastries. Why am I not getting any maple pastries? What am I missing on maple pastries? No, it's one of these, isn't it? Bread, tail crackers, maple pastries. Okay, so I need logs, wheat flour, and maple syrup. Do I not have maple syrup? That's... Because I definitely have the rest of that. Yeah, I have the rest of that. So, not maple syrup. Wheat flour... Logs? No? Yeah, I have all that, don't I? Potatoes... Cattails... Yeah, wheat. Nope, that's... Yeah, cattail flour and wheat flour. Yeah, I have a lot of flour, I just don't... Y'all... Yeah, I got a lot of people there right now. Who's my two workers are... Oh, it's these two over here. That's just an overview for everyone. This is... Yeah. 16 kids, huh? Dang. Okay. Yeah, my food and water is looking really good. I got 10k food now. From this up here. That's, yeah, nowhere near getting built. Holds significantly more, though. That's for sure. Okay, so, food, water... That's probably your guys in housing. That's your basic stuff met. So as soon as I get, I think, these two built, which I'm going to go ahead and set these two to high priorities, I'm going to cut this off, and it's going to become its own area. Because that's done, I can cut this off here, and I can move over a certain amount of beavers, and then just have these guys breed. And as long as I have enough food and water here to sustain all those beavers, which I definitely have the storage for enough of them, I don't think this will definitely will handle all these beavers. But if I only do 2 and then have a third one that will just be for kids, just think, I have, what, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 jobs, 9... 15 jobs, 17 jobs, 19 if I have this at 2, which I do. So that's 19 jobs. That's 18. I need more food. That's just how it is. I will actually have to turn this into a farming area, which I can't do quite yet. So obviously I can't connect these, and I can't... Can I connect there like that? Oh, okay, so I can just have you connected even though you're not. Okay, whatever. If I pause you, can I connect you? Nope, okay. Okay, that's fine. Because that should keep that up, so I won't have it... Maybe I'll have all 5 of these going, and then, yeah. Okay, so let's say I plant some more crops. Good plant. How far back do you guys go? You guys go to at least right there. Could do some more carrots and then some more of this. Then once I get this deleted, I can connect this and then turn this on, which will then make this its own district. That's a little better on food-wise, I still don't know if that'll handle all that food for them. Grilled spatterdock and berries, which I don't have berries over here. I forgot about that part. That's right. I was gonna put berries somewhere over here. True. They can just import the berries. I always have so many over here that it's not even funny. But that's done. So I think I'll wait. I'm gonna wait until at least the drought's over. High prioritize at least that one. Get that one going again. Yeah, everyone's just doing their job here, which is good. Science guys are looking good. Everyone over here is still looking good with food. You guys are looking good with your food, although you're still missing out on your maple pastries. I'm sorry. And I don't think I've got, no work on the dam done yet. That probably will be next episode. Yeah. Guys, I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next episode. Bye.